During severe weather, there are many options for people to get advanced warnings, but very few options exist for the deaf. Siouxland News meteorologist Katie Nicolau sat down with a member of the deaf community to discuss some of the challenges they face when severe weather strikes.
When you hear a tornado siren, it means that severe weather is right nearby and you have to take shelter. But what happens if you can't actually hear the siren? That's a problem that the deaf community has always had to deal with. But now we're getting new technologies that are making sure that everyone gets the alert when severe weather is nearby.
Hearing people hear the outside civil service sirens, but deaf and hard of hearing don't hear those.
I sat down with Tara Berglund and her interpreter Dawn Habhab to talk about some of the challenges the deaf community faces during inclement weather. Have you ever experienced a tornado warning yourself?
I was driving one morning and I saw a lot of people pulling over to the side of the road, and I felt this strong wind and I saw a tree fall. So I stopped and pulled over and I waited for the wind to stop. That was my only warning. And today, the experience would probably be the same given the situation, sadly.
The majority of people can hear weather alerts when they're issued. As for Tara and the millions of other people who are functionally deaf, that isn't an option. That's why new technology has been developed to help close the gap in information.
We also have wireless emergency alerts, and those are text-like messages that go to your cell phone, and they're for high-end weather events, so they're specifically for tornado warnings or specific types of flash flood warnings. In this case, you can set it up so that your phone would potentially vibrate when you receive these messages as well and alert folks to that warning in your specific area.
Unfortunately, not all cell phones and carriers have this capability yet. This is something that needs to be improved, along with other technology in the broadcast industry.
Captions are not that clear.
And I've noticed just in my experience, sometimes the captions are a little bit behind. Does that ever affect understanding the information?
Yes, that's very true, and it is frustrating, and it does interfere. My husband is hearing, and he's noticed that more than me, of course. He says, "Does that bother you that the caption is delayed?" And I said, "Actually, no, but that's all I've got. That's the news I get."
The next time you tune into your local news station for severe weather coverage, don't be surprised if you see your local meteorologist giving ASL signs. Something like shelter now or emergency. These are basic signs that help close that gap in communication and provide real-time information to everyone who needs it. In Sioux City, I'm meteorologist Katie Nicolau.
You can find more resources on alternative warning methods in this story on our website. That is, of course, at SiouxlandNews.com.